Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and lovers of drones everywhere, welcome to Thursday Night Live! Woo! Yeah, baby. Break it down. Oh my goodness. Could it be?
It is.
Dana Williams!
Yeah.
Hey, man. Welcome back. It's been a few shows. Thanks for showing up for the big 50th show, man.
50 times, man. 50
Yeah.
times.
Wow.
50 times right here, right now, every day, all day.
You've been kind of ill lately and your ear has been messed up. You feeling okay now?
Man, feeling much better. Still just getting through it. But you know what? I am much better. I am on the mend.
Excellent. Well, for the big 50th show, lots to do tonight. Multiple prizes, fantastic guests, and of course, we're going to be giving away the Tello tonight to celebrate. And lots of interesting stories. Of course, the peeling videos have been piling up. So I know you're looking forward to that, Dana.
I can't wait to meet our special guest this week.
Yes, the guest this evening is Lindsey Bollhoefer. She is an artist. She creates props, and she uses her 3D printer to do that. And also, she's got a drone. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Right off the bat, even before anything else, I am Wedge. Y'all best be smashing that like button. $50 super chat, $1 for every show. Boy, wouldn't that be great if we continued to do that, like next week, $51? But first, before we move on with anything else, the people that keep the lights on, our bestest sponsor of all time, it is a pigeon jerky.
You'll enjoy pigeon jerky, the Cadillac of processed meats. You'll enjoy pigeon jerky, and you'll give your family a treat. It's balanced nutrition to help them grow. Yeah. And it's full of fiber to make them go.
Here we go.
You'll enjoy pigeon jerky.
Pigeon jerky, the Cadillac of processed meats. Yeah. Oh, thank you, pigeon jerky. We love you. We love you so much.
Have we ever named the pigeon?
No, we haven't.
You know, we should name her.
Is
Him, her.
it a her? You know, speaking of hers, you know, the drone community is a wonderful community, but it is a little dude heavy.
It is dude heavy.
Yes, we need more female type people, and I noticed that when I went to my analytics and saw this. What is that's a little skewed.
Yeah.
So
a sliver of the female type.
Yeah. So in an effort to splash ourselves with more estrogen, let's go ahead and do that. Let's just bring it on. The guest tonight is of the female persuasion, Lindsey Bollhoefer. She will join us here in a little bit. And coming up September 20th. September 20th is another guest of the female persuasion. Her name is Emily Boss. She's from Sweden, and here she is. That's right, bareback on a horse, shooting an arrow like Xena Warrior Princess. Fantastic. Here she is off the horse. She's a adventurer, mountain climber, hiker person. She
no saddle, man.
I know, that's crazy.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Here she is again, and she's a blacksmith and horse whisperer, and she has a Mavic Pro. And I'm gonna share her YouTube channel trailer after I thank Steve Cross. Thank you so much, Steve Cross. Congratulations on the big 50th show.
We need a drone whisperer.
We do. But Emily Boss, I Skyped with her earlier today. She agreed to be on the show. She just started her YouTube channel. There's a link in the description if you'll be so kind, gentlemen, to help her out, because there's her subscriber count. Aww. Maybe we can change that a little bit. Maybe get her into double digits at the very least. But She is about to go out on another adventure, and I'll play her channel trailer right here. She'll be with us September 20th. Check this out.
I had long been intrigued by the idea of living as one with nature. Fascinated with the true wild that one can only reach by foot. The high peaks, the large streams, and the deep valleys. Far away from the destructions of mankind, where you're reminded of just about how small and insignificant you really are to the world. The feeling of living in the wild on your own, it is something you cannot properly explain. It's something you have to experience for yourself.
Check this out.
I hike alone to forget about the world as it is and to experience it as it was supposed to be. I hike alone to be able to truly take it all in without anything that can lead my thoughts astray. I hike alone because it forces me not to rely on anybody but myself. I do it because to me, it's the ultimate freedom.
This was shot with a Mavic Pro. And I'm assuming this is Sweden. She's a great cinematographer and a great, fantastic editor as well.
Is she walking and flying it all at the same time, or
Yes.
do you think she's using active track?
No, she's alone up there by herself.
You're holding a controller, is what I'm saying.
You can put it in your backpack. She's an adventurer.
Wow, man.
Yeah. That's cool, man.
That's the reason I love hiking alone. And I
See,
doubt
the
I'll
problem
ever stop.
here
Yeah.
is everything that looks like that in this country is a national park,
Yeah, right?
and we're not allowed to fly in it.
Yeah, no kidding. But anyway, her name is Emily. I think I'm saying it right. Emily Boss. Link in the description. Do check her out. And maybe we can get her more than one subscriber. I guess maybe that's herself or like her mom or something.
And one.
One. We can change that. Anyway, so yes, we definitely need more women in the hobby. So if there are any women watching, just put let us know in the chat. Now there's a couple announcements that I want to make. One, of course, is that I am going to be retesting for my Part 107. My test is August 30th.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Dana, are you going to get your Part 1? What are you laughing about? What are you laughing about?
I'm not laughing.
What you're clearly laughing at something.
Laughing with you.
No, what
I know it's painful, man.
What?
Take that test. I know it's painful.
It is. It's hard.
Say it. I know it's hard.
Well, I mean, the hardest thing is numbers. And especially after I got bonked in the head, numbers are not so good. Sectional charts, all this other stuff.
I just dread it for you, man.
Yeah.
Hey, it is.
Yeah. And by the way, Jeff Sills is standing by with the news. We'll get to him here in just a couple of seconds, but I didn't want that to go by. Andrew Reddick, thank you so much. $20 super chat from Mr. Can. Thank you so much. So yes, August 30th, I'll be taking mine at Everett Airport in Union City here in Tennessee. And there's a really easy way to sign up. You don't have to go through the CATS website and go on a voicemail tree or whatever they have. I just called the airport. Some woman named Lois answered, and I was like, "Hey, Lois, can I take a test?" She's like, "Sure. You want to come tomorrow?" I was like, "No. I gotta study.
No.
I gotta study."
I bet. No.
I'm not ready. My license expires in September, so I have a little bit of time. And by the way, if you need to study, you can go to remotepilot.com. Jason Schappert, he's going to be on with us August 9th. He's the instructor there, and they've set up a 30% discount for viewers of this cast right here. If you type in Heron 18, and it doesn't matter if it's capitalized or lowercase, Heron 18, and you'll get a 30% discount. And
dreams of being 18.
Do you remember being 18?
I don't barely.
I don't think I was ever 18 ever in my life.
Yeah, I don't believe it happened. Somehow or another I skipped it, I think.
So, coming up, I will tell you a story about a castle in Kentucky and our buddy Chris Rollins and how we're all going to get together soon and go there. Bumpkins Drones, thank you so much. A big hello from Wales, UK at 1:08 a.m. Love you guys. Left nickname for Monitor Lizard Fly By Night. Yes, I'm doing a contest where I give away a monitor for people naming the monitor Lizard. But right now, no further ado, let's go ahead and get to Jeff Sills in the newsroom.
Stop the music. It's time for news.
All the news you'd ever want to know in the newsroom right now. Let's bring in Mr. Jeff Sills. Welcome. What's happening in the drone world?
Well, somebody named Emily Boss's website, her YouTube channel is up to like 50-something plus users. So,
Oh, that's
good
great.
job, guys.
Very good.
And I understand that one of our hosts is no longer facing any jail sentences. So that's also good news.
Oh, is that in the news?
That's excellent news there.
Yeah, no kidding. That's a long story, dude. We don't have time for that now, but if you want to see the video.
Not an epic video, though.
Yeah.
Much. Okay, so obviously I will tell everybody, first of all, this is only a snippet of the news for this week. Please go out and check out the news wiki site. There is a ton of stuff out there.
A ton.
And I'm telling you right now, next week's already filling up. So it's just rolling in.
All right.
So to start it off this evening, Casey Neistat, our favorite drone pilot, has decided once again that in New York, of all places, he needed to use his drone for something unique. So he did drone surfing.
Is
Again,
it
understand the legalities of this?
well, I guess you could say that it's tethered. Right? Right?
Okay. I'll give you that.
Yeah,
I
maybe.
don't understand what would be the problem with this.
Well,
I mean-
the Hudson is a very restricted airspace.
Yeah.
Oh,
And Casey's had a bit of a run-in with the FAA.
I knew he had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why he decides to do this stuff in New York just completely boggles my mind. But he did it, and that was his 4th of July celebration. Speaking of people with drones and water, I have a great video that was released for a surfer that I guess they were going to film him doing the wave.
Well, they
but
did.
Wave had a different idea in mind.
This is just. This looks like he died. This looks like a snuff film. Look at that.
Gosh.
Buh and bye.
I mean, see you later.
Wow.
And if you go back and look at the video and get an idea of how tall he is to the top of the froth, yeah, he had a mountain of water on top of him.
Well, he held his breath and he made it out. Looks like he's going to be all right.
How in the world?
Yeah. So what's next there, Jeff?
Well, for those of you that don't have drones or are looking for your next drone or are looking for that great deal, Amazon Prime Day is coming up on July 16th and 17th. They're going to have a huge sale for DJI products. Noticing a couple of things in here, the DJI Mavic Pro Fly More combo will be down for $700. A regular Mavic Pro will be as low as $600. And those deals are only for that short period of time, July 16th, 9 a.m. to July 17th, 9 p.m. Pacific time.
All right.
Yeah.
You've got the smoothest transitions, Jeff.
I still want my Mavic. The Apple Store keeps getting mad at me for running off with their demo all the time.
Okay. What's next, buddy?
The FAA, bless their hearts, have won a court case, basically reinstituting their authority over the UAVs and the hobbyist drone environment. This was a very big court case that they won just at the first of the week. This is going to lead them into being able to revising the drone rules. And obviously the concern is that businesses like Google and Amazon that would like to put restrictions on the airspace that hobbyists use.
I'm sorry, Jeff. We have to interrupt you. We have breaking news right now. I didn't want to let it go by too fast there. Harry Taylor, $15 super chat. Happy 50th. Could I get a black heron, please? You bet, my friend. Don't forget to message me. There you go. All right, that's from Harry Taylor. And we have this from Harry Taylor of him wearing the hat. Swag it up. All right, very good. Now back to you in the newsroom.
Okay, so last but not least will be an all-time favorite from 2013. This was dug out of the archives, courtesy of our Ken Heron, for a drone nutcase.
This guy's this is just nutty. I'm just going to let this play. Just watch this. You may have seen this already. Check this out.
Resident Philip Steele is ready to fight for Old West values that he believes are threatened by drones.
So if you see one overhead, what are you proposing to do?
I am proposing to shoot it down.
Steele says it was the National Defense Authorization Act that got him fired up. He read about the government's plan to add 6 bases for drone testing and invest $23 billion into new unmanned aerial vehicles. The FAA says thousands of drones could be flying over our heads by 2020.
The idea of eyes in the sky, Steele says, is just not the American way. His message to the government, not in my backyard.
Hold on, I gotta back this up. I want to show you. This is her. You can see it's a GoPro on a stick. It's not a drone. You see the shadow right there. Anyway, all right, I thought that was fun.
His message to the government, not in my backyard.
So Steele drafted a drone hunting ordinance that goes up for a town vote tomorrow. A yes vote would give licensed residents in this 1 square mile town the go-ahead to shoot down a drone that comes within 1,000 feet of their homes.
But you don't want people to take this seriously.
Well, of course I want them to take it seriously.
Yeah, he wants to be taken seriously, doesn't he? God, if you want to be taken seriously, don't use a scope on a shotgun. Idiot.
No, the whole video is actually in the news feed down at the bottom, so feel free to watch it to its tasteless end.
Pretty comical.
Yeah, he was actually giving away vellum certificates that you could buy to be part of his group, which was just classic.
So now, of course, this being the 50th, we couldn't get through it with no problems. That issue I was talking to you about before there, Jeff, has cropped its evil head. It's an integral part of the show that I need that keeps shutting down on me, but that's all right. If you see my face getting red, that's what's going on behind the scenes, and my anger is welling up inside of me. Technology! Jeff, thank you so much for being on. I know you have a impending thunderstorm happening, right? You have to run for your life.
No.
Save the children.
Just gonna get the kids out of the pool.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Get those little lightning rods out of the pool.
Yeah,
all right,
definitely.
man. Thank you so much for the news. Again, please check out Jeff's hard work here. There's a link in the description for our drone wiki page with all the news. So much news. It could be its own little program. Jeff, thank you. And bye, sir. Okay. All right, now it's just us. So Dana, where have you been? What have you been doing, you rock star? For those new people to the stream, Dana is the bass player in a world-renowned band called Diamond Rio. You may see some of the gold records behind him there. Dana's a big deal.
Man, we have been, no doubt, we've been everywhere. Last weekend, North Carolina and South Carolina. Before that, I was out in California and Nevada, and before that, South Dakota and Iowa and Nebraska. We just been, man, a busy time of year, dude.
So I have some video that you sent from your Mavic Air.
Yeah, this is, we were playing Valley Center, California, there at Harrah's, I believe it was.
Okay.
And I got out on top of, right behind the bus, there was this big, huge mountain. And I thought, man, I have got to fly to the top of that. And that baby was plenty high.
Yeah, and there's probably a little bit of wind up there too.
Yeah, I had to get over it. You can see right there, it's right there in the back. And man, I had to get up over it, and all it was just mountains just kept on going.
And where is this again?
Valley Center, California.
Beautiful. And then here you are.
That's where I finally went up over it.
Okay.
I mean, that right there was 700 feet.
Okay.
To get over that.
Now, some people are saying 700 feet. I thought you couldn't fly over 400 feet. Well, yeah, you actually can go above 400 feet. AGL. So if the mountain goes up, then you can go above the mountain 400 feet.
Yeah.
And there you are. Very good, sir.
Yes,
Lovely.
indeed.
Yes. I didn't know you pulled a trailer with your bus.
Oh, yeah.
So that's where you keep all your instruments and stuff?
Yeah, all the drones and everything's are in there.
Oh, that's the drone trailer.
Yeah, that's a drone trailer.
Awesome. So, like I said, our guest tonight will be Lindsey Bollhoefer. And
she looks like she's going to have a great personality. I hope she don't let me down.
She won't. I've talked to her a little bit, and she is really cool. And she's got the greatest. Yeah, she's got the greatest glasses. I like glasses. Yeah. So I'll play a few of her videos, and in just a little bit, we'll hear Lindsey say,
I just had an interesting encounter with this blender.
What? What does that mean?
Oh, my goodness.
Did you miss it? Here, I'll play it again.
I just had an interesting encounter with this blender.
How can you have an interesting encounter with a blender? Find out here in just a little bit.
Man, what teasers!
I know that would keep me riveted.
Oh, my goodness, yes.
Bumpkins Drones, 20-pound super chat. Can I please have black eyes? Yes, you can. Lean in. There's for fandom, please. By the way, the CAA drone rules changing next month. Oh, okay. The CAA, is that the UK? I imagine. It's somewhere over there with all the foreigners. Just kidding. The CAA is the European version of the FAA, the Civil Aviation Authority, I believe. Thank you so much for that super chat. Now, it's up to you, Dana.
Yes.
What we do next. I can talk about the castle, or we can do some peeling. But first, I know everybody's asking him, when are we going to give this away? When? Well, of course, we have to wait until later because we have to keep you watching. That's the idea. And we appreciate you doing that. So
you got to do your biggest hit at the end.
Yeah, that's right. So
learned that the hard way.
Yeah, it won't be all the way at the end. But so going to be giving away a Tello, and Dana is going to have a lot to do with this giveaway.
Uh-oh.
That's the first he's heard of that.
Yes.
So,
yes.
Yeah. All right. So, all right. I'll just very quickly mention the castle. I
want to hear about it.
Now, you know that there's a castle in Kentucky. Everybody knows it as the Kentucky Castle.
Right.
It was privately owned until about a couple of years ago by a bunch of people. And I think in the 70s and 80s, it was owned by, what's the name of the guy who played the Bionic Man?
Oh,
what's his name?
Steve Austin.
No, Steve Austin. That was his character's name. But
yeah, that was his name.
Hey, people under 20.
He's from Ohio, I can tell you that.
Right, and when he looked far away, it went. Right, and when he moved his legs and arms, it went. And then he had a girlfriend who, when she listened to stuff, it went.
Yeah, that was the Bionic Man. Lindsey Wagner.
Lindsey Wagner, that was her name. Lee Majors.
I can't think of his name.
Lee Majors. Thank you, I Am Wedge. Very, very, very good. So it was owned by Lee Majors, and he was married to Lonnie Anderson from WKRP for a while, and they lived up there in the castle. But now it's a venue and a bed and breakfast and a restaurant, and there's a band, and they're called Ray's Music Exchange. And they called me to come film them playing there. And I thought, well, I'd love to do that, but I don't know if you can fly there because Lexington Airport is, heck, you can spit on it. So I did a lot of legwork and got permission from all the people you need to get permission from. and I'm going to be allowed to fly there. And to help me out, because the big job, Chris Rollins, fellow YouTuber Chris Rollins, is being flown out by the band to help film. And that'll be August 2nd. Now, this is going to be open to the public if you want to come check them out. The band is going on from 7 until 9 p.m. That's near Lexington, Kentucky. And everybody's going to be out there. This is going to be a Thursday. So I'll do a little live thing just so I can say I never missed a show. But it will be from the castle. It'll be live from the castle. It's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait. I can't wait. It's going to be great. Dana, you going to come?
Probably not.
Why, Dana? Oh, that's right. You hate me.
I think I'm in Oregon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I think I'm in Oregon.
All right. In just a few minutes, we'll talk to Lindsey Bollhoefer. But first, Dana, do you know what time it is?
It must be peeling time.
You're right. It's peeling time. Woo! All right.
Yeah.
I have a few of these now. They're getting very creative with these.
Kind of like clobbering time. You remember that?
Clobbering time?
Do you remember where clobbering time? It's clobbering time.
Is that a professional wrestling thing?
Oh.
Because I got to tell you.
Come on, man.
I don't know what it is. What is it?
Gosh, it's out of the Fantastic Four, dude.
What year was that? I don't remember that. You're Dana is like, what are you, 8 years older than me?
Easy.
No, here's the thing. Whenever we go places, I know that people think that I'm older than Dana because of my hair. I started going gray at 11. And Dana, when I first met Dana, I was like, Dana, you color your hair. I know you color your hair. And he's like, no, I don't color my hair.
I never have.
No, you never have. But look at that. Jet black perfection. You son of a gun. I hate you. Tony Clevenger, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Happy 50.
I don't know where it came from, man. The Thing in the Fantastic Four.
Oh, yes, of course.
Yes. It's clobbering time.
It's clobbering time.
It's peeling time.
Yes, it is peeling time. And we begin now with John Richardson. Okay, so there's probably a few people that don't know what we're talking about. Peeling? What? I just joined this thing. If you're new to the channel, Dana is one of these people, and I know you have someone like this in your life. Dana is one of these people that he doesn't like taking the plastic off of his new technology, especially like laptops. He's got a laptop in his house, and he's got the plastic still on it because you never know. A rock might hit it. It might get all scratched. Now I have to ask you to show the drive. Here it is.
I just leave it up here.
You just leave there. It is. Yeah. Now, how many years ago did you buy that?
Oh, this is 5-6 years.
Yeah.
7.
Right. And does it work?
Look, it's in perfect viewable condition.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Brand new.
But you can't bring yourself to peel that off of there, even though it's broken. Is it not?
Well, it might be.
Okay. So whenever we have people send in videos of them peeling stuff, Dana kind of cringes a little bit. So we'll begin with John Richardson. Here is John Richardson and his peel.
John.
And watch Dana's face. Dana's cringing at that, and I'm laughing at Dana. Oh, they do it slow, too. Painful. Don't rip that Band-Aid off. Don't do that. Yeah, how about that?
It's painful right there, man.
Yeah. The next one is from Drone Bum. This is from Drone Bum.
I know I sent you one of these before, but I couldn't resist doing it again. Here you go.
And he's watching our video. Yeah. Girl. That's right, baby. Peel it off slow. Oh my God. Dana, thoughts?
Oh. You know what?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to admit this. You know, that's one that you have to take off.
Oh, really? You can't just watch television through the plastic?
No, I can't do that. No.
Okay.
need my HD as HD as it's going to get.
Oh, okay. Well, there's a little loophole in the peeling world.
I mean, there's some things that you just gotta suck it up and
Yeah, I understand.
you gotta take it off, baby.
Now, now this next one, this is, people are getting really creative. This is from The Wandering Photographer.
Hi, Ken and Dana. This is for Dana. You wanted a peeling back. Well, here's a peeling back. What's going to beat all the peeling backs you've got? You see this little peeling here? This little cellophane here. It's been here for 280 years. Yes, I'm not joking. We're in the land of 40 shades of green. We're in the land of 40 shades of green. Close up here a sec.
40 shades of green.
Right up. All right, stand back. Would you go back? Would you go back?
You're wondering what's going on, right?
200 what?
He slapped some plastic on an old building just so he could show the old building. That wasn't there for any reason. But he's peeling. He's peeling an old Irish building. This building was actually destroyed by the IRA back in the day. The Irish Republican Army.
By the IRA.
Yeah.
No one ever came back since. It was owned by an English landlord, an absentee landlord.
You had to peel it.
Yeah, well,
Enjoy that, lads.
That's how you get in the peeling section.
I guess.
So there it is. Isn't that cool?
I'd be something cool to drone for
Yeah.
sure.
It's a peeling / drone video. I like it.
Really.
Very creative.
Huh.
And I like the little helicopter sound effects.
Yeah.
That's a Hubsan H501S. We don't need no stinking gimbal. No. All right, back to the peeling. Now these are getting really good. I got 2 more for you. Are you ready, Dana? Can you handle it? Can you handle it?
And bring it.
All right. And the last one, the last peeling video is the best peeling video I've ever seen. I hate to throw that out there like that, but it is. So this next one, and this is the second best one. This is from Mark Rogers. This is Mark Rogers. Enjoy.
Yep, we got another peeling video for good old Dana.
Vertical video.
This video didn't have to look this way. It could have been prevented. Say no to vertical videos.
Vertical videos happen when you hold your camera the wrong way. Your video will end up looking like crap.
I'll fix it. No problem.
Well, we got another peeling video for good old Dana. Let's peel this way. Actually, it's hard to... Okay, here we go. Yeah, here we go. Oh, I got an idea.
Oh, an idea.
Yeah. All right, let's do this. I'll start peeling your way. You start peeling mine. We'll meet in the middle and we'll blow Dana's mind.
Say no to vertical videos.
And if you see someone doing it, say, "You're not shooting that right, dummy!"
That's one of my pet peeves is vertical videos. It's so frustrating. It's like, what are you doing? But thank you for sending that in. By the way, if you want to send in a peeling video, still accepting them at kenheronupload@gmail.com. That's kenheronupload@gmail.com. If you want to send one on VHS, send it here. But really, don't do that. I don't want any VHS tapes. I don't even have a way to play it. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the best peeling video ever. Well, I'd say it's pretty close, and it's very, very, very clever. And it's titled An Unappealing Video. Enjoy.
I have a very unappealing video, all dedicated to Dana. What is this on my drone case? Yeah, we'll leave it. And look at that. All over the modem. Yeah, we'll leave that there.
He's gonna leave it like you do.
And look at this adorable little netbook What is this? Oh, yeah, we'll leave that. Even with the bubble still in it. And what is this on my dash cam? Yeah, we'll leave it. What's this on our mesh router? Yeah, we'll leave it. Dana, you stick to your guns.
There you go. Wasn't that fantastic?
That's awesome, man.
He did that just for you, to make you feel like you're not the only one.
Yeah, I'm not by myself, man.
Right. Okay. So now we're going to bring our guest in, Lindsey Bollhoefer. She's in South Carolina, I believe. And now here's where the show falls apart because of Skype and my incompetence with Skype. But then here's where, of course, Dana just leaves me swinging in the wind. He doesn't help or talk or anything. He just...
I know what you're doing. See, you're searching through that.
I am. I'm searching.
Let's see.
I got
where is it?
no worries. I got it all set up.
You got it all set up. Well, just so you know, Emily is up to 73 subscribers.
Oh, that's great.
How about that?
That is wonderful. Okay, I think she's. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, Lindsey Bollhoefer. Fingers crossed. Come on.
Come on, Lindsey.
Did I do it right? We got the spinny thing and.
Let me get the video. Am I on?
You're on. Welcome.
Hey.
Lindsey, Dana, Lindsey. Welcome to the show.
Hi. Nice to meet you, Dana.
How are you?
Good.
Glad
Hanging out doing some stuff for my turn.
Awesome. So now, Lindsey, what would you describe your profession as? You're an artist, and what do you do?
Well, there's of course it's the obvious of making the props, but the part I like too is just the problem solving, because anytime you're making something that you don't really know how somebody else made it, even if you're copying somebody else's idea, making a replica, you still have to figure out how to do it.
Right.
So I really like that part, but it's also just kind of cool to start with all these little parts and turn out something that looks awesome, hopefully.
Right, and so you create a lot of stuff for, like, I guess, cosplay and like Renaissance fairs and parties and things like that. And so your customer base would be people that want custom-made stuff instead of off the rack.
Exactly. And I mean, I try to make it even more fun by if they don't mind their project getting shared, then they can follow along and make a video series. So, I mean, I think that's a fun part when I can do that. But yeah, if somebody doesn't want something that's off the shelf, they want it made just for them. Like, maybe they have kind of a vague idea of what they want, and then I put my spin on it for them. So everybody has fun that way, I think.
How long have you been doing this?
Well, I mean, this specifically, probably about a year. But, I mean, I've been exploring all different kinds of making stuff since forever.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and play your channel trailer so people can get a better idea. Here you go. This is.
You enjoy the process of designing and constructing custom props, but maybe you don't always have the time to start your own project from square one. No worries, you've come to the right place. My name is Lindsey Bollhoefer, and on this channel I share with you the experience of making cool stuff while learning about new materials and techniques. If this sounds like fun, I'd love to have you subscribe and join me every other Saturday to design and experiment with the goal of making awesome props and costumes. Thank you for stopping by, and I'll see you soon.
See, now this may be a little self-serving for me because I'm like so close to buying a 3D printer. And my buddy Luke has one, and people keep sending me 3D printed stuff. You did. 400 AGL sent this. I've got a letter that I'll share a little bit later, and some more prizes that were 3D printed. And you made this lovely logo that we're going to give away here in just a little bit. How long did this take you to make?
I mean, I did it kind of here and there throughout a day, just including the filming process and whatnot. I've done stuff similar to that before, so it doesn't take me quite as long as like the first time figuring it out. Mm-hmm. But you've got to kind of get the model and then let that print and then reprint it when it doesn't work the first time, and then do the painting and letting it dry. So it's only a few hours.
I have a little video of you creating my logo that I've kind of edited down for time, but this will give you an idea. There's a link in the description to both Lindsey's channel and this video that you can check out in its full glory.
In this video, I'm going to show you how to take a JPEG of somebody's logo and turn that into something 3D printable. First of all, I need a test subject. So I'm going to work with the logo for Ken Heron. If you like drones, and especially if you also like puns, it's a great channel. So what I need to do first is search Ken Heron, a perfect type of logo for it, simple and clean.
And then blah, 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 computer stuff, and blibbity blah, and then blah, blah, blah.
Now have a 3D model. Export this as an STL. Import that into whatever slicing software you're using. I'm printing it backwards so that I can flip this over and have that nice, shiny, beautiful side that's done on the print bite as my main surface. I forgot to record removing it from the print bed, so this is a dramatic reenactment. Oh, it's so stuck on. Beautiful.
And then blah, blah, more sanding and painting and blah, 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 blah.
Right? Flying back with faux steel Heron. That would be a pretty cool skin for a drone. Feel free to steal that idea. The Ken Heron channel on Thursday nights at 7 Central Time.
Very good. That's awesome. I'm honored that you spent so much time and you made it look so easy. Your videos are very detailed how-to videos. So you're actually creating these things and filming at the same time.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So what kind of 3D printer do you have?
It's an Ultimaker. So, I mean, it's a few years old, but it's a very nice printer for getting stuff done well. But technology has progressed, so you can definitely get lower cost options that'll give you really good results now. This is, technology that's getting more and more saturated.
Right.
We've got lots of options.
And so the stuff that you put in there, the plastic, what's that called? What is it?
TPU was the filament that I used for the Heron.
Uh-huh.
So it gives you that flexible kind of filament.
Right.
Versus something that's, like PLA is like the main one people use, and which that's great too if you don't need it to be super strong. But there's, again, a lot of options now for filaments too.
And you have a lot of videos on your channel of wardrobe stuff too, wearables, and you do a lot of those. What do you call them? Those articulated gloves. And,
yeah, I've been investigating the armor. It's been a lot of fun. I got to do lots of research on that, kind of figure out how to, instead of just printing like the basic little files like statues and stuff, just trying to find new ways of using it. I mean, not new. Okay, I'm not trying to say it's new, but
right.
New to me.
Yeah.
And see how it can kind of transfer over into something that's a little more functional, not just looking. So that's why I was enjoying making kind of the articulating type gauntlet stuff. That's been a cool project.
It must smell like plastic all day long over there. How do you ever get lightheaded?
It really doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
It depends on the filament you're using. Like I don't really use ABS because that stuff is really strong and it's not healthy either, from what I understand.
Okay.
But just the normal plastics that I'm printing with aren't a problem with regards to the smell.
Well, I have to thank you for this amazing thing that you sent me. If you're a fan of Doctor Who, and my camera's not going to do it justice. Presentation. She sent me this pen. It's a TARDIS pen. Make my picture bigger here. It's a TARDIS pen. I know it's not focusing right, but it's the police call box on top of a pen, and it's leather, all stitched and glued, and even the little police, the lettering and the windows she did with. What did you use to paint such small letters? Just
a very, very, very small brush.
Yeah. Wow, I'm very impressed. I hope that you guys will check out her channel and subscribe if you're at all interested in doing creative stuff with a 3D printer. Now, you also have gotten into drones recently. You do have a drone, do you not?
Yes, yeah, I'm getting there. I'm trying to finish up some work I've got going on before I can really put a lot of time into kind of getting better at it, but I've crashed a few drones here and there, and now I've got a nice one that I'm planning on not crashing.
Yeah.
What kind do you have now?
It's a Phantom 4 Pro.
Okay.
So I've gotten some good footage so far based on the best I could do with the landscape I've got to work with right now.
Right. So you plan on, of course, getting your Part 107?
Yep, I'm working on that now, studying as I have time, and then hopefully get that taken care of so I can move forward to trying to branch out a little bit, maybe have another gig to work on.
By the way, Lindsey, if you type in Heron 18 at remotepilot101.com, you'll get a 30% off discount.
So I've heard. It is tempting.
Yeah. Now, the only drone footage I found on your channel was, and I guess it's an older drone.
Yes.
And
that one's dead now.
Oh, it is. What kind of drone is this?
I think it's a Sky King, I think is what it was called. So, I mean, it was extraordinarily windy that day, but I decided to do it anyways.
And
it survived that day. It just eventually one of the motors is broken and I haven't bothered trying to fix it. But it's kind of a fun little drone.
So it's a toy. It's not like it doesn't have a gimbal camera or a GPS or anything. It's just your first drone.
No, it's just goes wherever you let it go. It doesn't have any kind of
Right. Yeah. But those are, it's the toy drones that are actually great little training drones. People don't realize, the more money you spend, the easier the drones get to fly.
Yes.
And so are you getting pretty good with the drone, are you? With the Phantom?
Well, I mean, I would like to think I'm improving.
Oh, here, I wanted to ask you that. What is this? What is this? I saw that there was a wireless thing. I guess you just threw the camera in the back of your car. What is that? It's a monitor?
That is, a little monitor on a screen. So I was trying to fly FPV, I think, at some point.
Okay.
I don't know if it was necessarily working. I was trying to fly something FPV. I don't even remember.
Cool. Now I have one more video, and this is the one that. This is when I was just looking around for guests. This is the one that made me want to bring you on. I thought anybody that will do this, and I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but it's the video that has this statement in it.
I just had an interesting encounter with this blender.
And
I forgot about that one.
Yeah, and it really was an interesting encounter. I'm going to play just a little bit of this, and hopefully this will get you to subscribe to our channel, because this really shows your personality.
I just had an interesting encounter with this blender, and it's given me the perfect chance to go ahead and practice some plastic welding. I found this in my parents' trash. I was like, hey, this looks interesting to take apart. Can I have it? Sure, you can have it. It smells terrible and it's making a terrible noise. I was like, well, I don't know where the screws are, so I will just grab my Dremel and cut the back off. So once I cut the back off, I realized that, this actually comes off, and okay, I didn't really need to have cut that open. Hey, but it doesn't matter because it's a broken blender anyway, right? I was poking around in here just trying to, see if there was anything interesting, anything salvageable. And yeah, it looks pretty cool inside. So I was trying to take off the switches, kind of, broke off a few little parts that hopefully weren't too important. And then I saw something that looked a little strange. So I grabbed my tweezers, kind of reached inside here, and guess what I found? This.
Oh, God!
Yes, hey, everybody. That is a giant roach.
Oh.
And it was just jammed right into the motor and slightly squished in there.
That's nasty.
And I'm like, well, could that possibly be what was wrong with the motor, is that it had a giant insect inside of it. So I kind of put everything back together and plugged it in, tried turning it on, and guess what? It works fine, and it doesn't smell, and it doesn't have any kind of weird noises or anything anymore.
Here's the line that got me. Here it comes.
More so, now I get to put this back together.
Is the enthusiasm in your voice? I get to put this back together. Like a blender. It takes a unique kind of person to get excited about putting a blender back together. And I had no idea that there was anything called plastic welding, but it's like a soldering gun that you jam plastic into and it welds it. You've got amazing tools there.
Yeah, a soldering iron actually kind of works a little better.
Oh,
I found out now. Unless you're doing something really big, but yeah.
So there are.
It's actually a pretty cool idea. Is that when you find stuff like that maybe it's going to the trash or it's quit working, you're over it, whatever the case, to tear it open and just see how it's made in there is actually. Just seeing that blender opened up, I'm like, that's all there is to a blender? Seriously?
Yeah.
That's interesting, man, to just tear stuff up like that.
So,
and then, of course, I wouldn't get so excited because I wouldn't be able to put it back together.
Yeah, and it's the taking apart. For me, that's the exciting part.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't expecting to have to put it back together, so it was a surprise.
Right. And your mom, was she happy to get? Did she use it?
Yes, she's still using it.
Oh, that's great. That's great. So, please check out Lindsey's channel. She's very creative. She's got a very eclectic collection of videos. I'm sure you'll find something that you'll be interested in, and I'm sure there'll be more drone videos as you learn and become a bigger part of our drone community. Welcome.
Thank
and you know, you
yeah, I don't want to share anything too soon. I want to make sure it's, you know, at least okay.
I was just in South Carolina just last weekend.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did you smell the paper factory?
No, we were in a little town called Sumter, South Carolina.
I don't know where that is, but cool.
You have a paper factory there? I used to live in Lufkin, Texas, and we had a paper factory. I'll never get that smell out of my nostrils.
Yeah, no.
It's awful. Okay. Wow. It's coming up on 50 minutes here, but it's going to be a long show because it's our 50th show. And how about if we do a segment we like to call, Would You Ride It? Lindsey, you want to hang out for a minute?
Sure.
Okay. So the Would You Ride It for today is from the Manned Octocopter Project. They had it up in the air for a minute and a half. This is from Hyderabad, India. Sorry, India. Yeah. The pilot is on the ground, and he's flying his brother up in this thing. So the guy in it isn't piloting it. That's really concerning to me. But it's brotherly love, and I guess there's a little bit of trust going on. So the question remains, please chat. Would you ride it? Here it is. Again, the blades are right in your face. I'm a no. I'm a hard no on this. And doesn't it kind of look like one of those baby things?
Yes.
Like you know, it looks like a baby thing for an adult. Only it can lop your head clean off. So yeah, that's a no for me. Lindsey?
No, not that one.
No, is correct. A capital no.
Right. What are people saying? Saying?
Gosh.
Oh, thanks, I Am Wedge. I Am Wedge put your YouTube channel in the chat so people can find it better. How many subscribers do you have, Lindsey?
Somewhere in the 5,800s, I think.
Okay,
It's 5,900 now.
we can get you to 6,000. We can do that, can't we, fellas? Come on, fellas. Let's do it. Everybody's saying no. 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 Maybe, but no. Hell no. We got nope. No. No. Sure will.
I subscribed, so take that.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
That's very good. So what do you got coming up on your channel there, Lindsey? What and you upload what, once a week?
Generally it's more like every other week. I upload on Saturday mornings, usually every other Saturday morning, because it just takes so long to make the project and then to edit it too. But consistently every other Saturday morning, and I've got more of the ring race costume coming up, so I've got all the footage I've still got to edit, so we'll be making cloak and more armor stuff. And then after that, I've got a 3D printed crown thing coming up, and then I don't know yet.
What's your favorite thing that you've ever 3D printed?
I think it's my ring wraith armor. Like, I tend to like whatever I made most recently, unless it really bombs.
And is this a full armor set?
It's gauntlets and then boot armor that's kind of, it doesn't go all the way up the leg because it would just be extra hot to wear and you don't even see it. So it's like the sabaton and then just like an ankle cover. So
you said a few words in there that I've never heard before. Sabaton, what?
There was a couple in there I thought was out of a movie or something.
Yeah. Well, I guess now we can give away, and I hate to do it because I like it so much. But if you want to win this metal-esque logo, it's time to play a game. And Lindsay's going to decide. Well, she'll actually be looking for the answer. So I have a question that goes along with a picture. And you'll have to go to her channel to find out. All right, so if you want to win this, and I'll go ahead and I'll even throw in a t-shirt. I'll throw in this t-shirt. Before you ask, 1, it's a drone. Yes, it was expensive. Yes, it has a camera, legally 400 feet high. It answers all the questions that people ask when you're flying a drone. So I'll throw this in, and one of my cool Heron aerial hats. All right, so the Lindsay prize pack will go to the person who can correctly tell me what is the title of the video that is associated with this thumbnail. Oh, see, now the only way that you would ever know that is if you go to Lindsay's channel.
I don't even know the title of the video.
You don't?
I know what video it is, but I don't remember what I called it.
Oh, so I guess, yeah, I
go to my own channel.
Yeah, you have to go to your own channel and find out.
Is it kind of like a Flintstones outfit or something?
Well, don't say what
it is. Flintstones,
yeah,
but it is kind of, I get the reference, yeah.
It does look very Wilma,
okay.
Jagged.
Wilma-ish.
Yeah, did somebody get it?
Let's see.
I have the answer here. I figured you would know the answer. That's why I didn't tell you. Oh, now we have to have the full title. People are getting pretty close. Pretty close there.
I think I see it.
I think we got a winner, and I'll go back and double check, but I believe Matthew Caesar, is that right?
That's what I'm seeing.
All right. It is, of course, the Fairy Tale Wendy Marvel costume with 3D painted cuffs. Congratulations. I'll go back and double check, but you win all that cool stuff. And I'm keeping the TARDIS pen. Sorry. Yeah. So thanks for being on with us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Appreciate your
Been
time.
fun.
And I hope you get a lot more subscribers, and good luck with your business and your droning.
Thank you.
And I'm sure that one of these knuckleheads in the drone community can help you out if you ever have a question.
Awesome.
All right.
All right, well, it's been fun, guys.
All right, I'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Well, she was nice. Wasn't she nice?
Yeah, she was nice.
She was nice. So, what is next? Dana, are you doing okay? Because there's a lot more stuff, and I know that recliner's calling.
You know it is.
I might have to do the show without you because there's so much stuff. All right, we did that. We did that one. We did that one. Oh my OMG. Am I too old to say OMG? Nah. OMG. You won't even believe this. Do you remember my video of me almost getting knocked out of the air by a turbine, a wind turbine?
Oh, yeah.
I was in Arizona.
Yeah.
Well, someone got even closer. This will make you tense up.
Wow.
Dear Ken, I have been enthralled by your videos. The quality, the humor, the variety, your hair. I threw that part in. I particularly liked your video on the idea of flying through things, so I thought you might enjoy this one. This is from the UK. All the best, and keep the quality coming. John Olson, law lecturer, barrister, and drone pilot. Pardon me while I take a sip. And now here is Dana Williams with a joke.
Barrister.
Mm-hmm.
When they call themselves a barrister.
Well, he's a lawyer, and he should know better than to fly so close to wind turbines.
I mean, he's a barrister and all. I mean, man.
Mm-hmm.
You only hear that in the movie Fish Called Wanda.
Oh, wow. What year did that come? That was in early 90s. All right, now hang on to your seats because this is really concerning. I don't know if the rules are different in the UK, but if you did this kind of stuff here, you'd be under the jail. So enjoy this. It's just a Wonderful day to fly around these wind turbines. Hey, you get a little close there, homie. You get a little... you know, those blades come back around. Woo! That was pretty close, right?
Man, that was close.
Well, it gets...
Like it's getting closer.
Yeah.
Gee whiz.
Now, this is a great video, but I wouldn't advise anybody trying this. So now this one, this is the one that has me, okay, like, you know, what side are you going to be on this? Because you really can't tell depth perception.
No.
And then, okay, move over to the left. Left, left, move, left, left, left. Okay, he's going over to the right. Oh! How about that? You want to...
Did he put the audio stuff in there?
No, I did all that.
Okay.
Yeah. You want to see it again?
Man.
Here it comes. No. Oh, no!
That almost looks like it's so close it's fake.
Yeah, it does. It looks like CGI, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
man.
that was a little concerning. So thank you for sending that in. Oh my gosh, hold on. Stop the show. Stop the show. Where's my stop the show sound effect? Oh, there it is. Dwayne Rich, thank you. $50 super chat. Here's 50 for your 50th. For love your show. Thank you. Did I miss any other super chats? Thanks so much, guys. It means a lot to me and Dana that you support this channel. You know, I got to take a moment and really, honestly, sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, thank everybody. Because when I started this channel, I thought I'd throw a few videos up, do some drone stuff, but then people started, you know, subscribing, and then Dana actually came up with the idea for this show. Parks and Rec, thank you so much. $10 super chat. Congrats on the 50th show. Dana, do you get the feeling when we have people on from like Sweden and the UK and Australia and all these other places, doesn't it feel like you just have friends all over the world?
It does. I mean, it's an interesting feeling when, you know, you see folks coming from all over the world. I see them chatting in here, and then, you know, just like with the peeling videos, you know, I see these guys that, you know, that have taken interest enough to do a little silly video like that, and for fun, and just, you know, and living everywhere, all over the place.
Yeah, they're all over the place, all different ages.
Yeah, and man, I just think, one more time, it's just evidence of the power of the internet and the power of a hobby, man.
Yeah.
And that's what we're dealing with here, man. It's just a little hobby. You know, it's not rocket science. It's just a little hobby.
It's a camera that flies.
There you go, man.
I mean, everybody has dreams of flying. You have those lucid dreams where you're flying in your dreams, and you can actually do it with FPV and a drone. That's the magic of it. Whether or not you're a cinematographer or you just fly around at your concerts like Dana does. It's awesome. So we'll continue to, hopefully we'll get another 50 shows under our belt. And that said, there's another super chat. Steve Carpenter, congratulations on your 50th. Please keep up the great work. My thanks to you.
2 weeks away from a year.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
2 weeks away from a year, baby.
Wow. And we've got some pretty cool guests coming up. Kelly from Ready Set Drone is going to be in on the 19th. And let's see. The remotepilot.com guy, Jason Shappert. I want to share something from him. A lot of people, speaking of FPV, people have questions all the time, like, is FPV legal? Can you use it if you have a spotter that's, because you have to keep VLOS, you have to keep visual line of sight, right? What are you laughing at now? What do you got?
RL says, I wet the bed every time I fly in my sleep.
It is very exciting. So I want to encourage everybody. I know this sounds like a commercial, but I'm only talking about it really because it really is that helpful. RemotePilot101.com. And I keep, thank you. Where can I buy any CDs that Dana has? What does it say? And Tony, thank you. A dime for every show.
Please. Oh, dude. They're all over, of course, all over Amazon. You know, just type in Diamond Rio. You can go to diamondrio.com. I think our latest 2 or 3 are on there for sure.
What's the latest one called with the fish on it?
I Made It is the name of that one. And then we have a Diamond Rio live CD that we did a year or so ago.
People in Europe may not be as familiar with you. Is country music big in Europe?
Yeah, it is. We haven't done a lot in Europe. We've been to Germany, and we've been to Korea and Japan, and we in Brazil years and years ago. But haven't done a whole lot. I wish we kind of would, but we haven't. So,
well, you got to get on that agent.
Just haven't.
Yeah. Well, so I know people are asking about this. We're going to give away the Tello right after I share this video from Jason Schappert. He's going to be on the show with us August 9th. He is a pilot and an instructor and the guy that runs remotepilot101.com. Again, Heron 18, if you type that in, if you want to sign up for the course, for the Part 107 instructional course, you'll get 30% off of that. So I'm just going to share one of his videos. Now, he's got a whole series, and along with getting you ready for the test, you'll learn a lot of interesting things. And once you sign up, you're good forever. You don't have to sign up every year. So when you have to renew your Part 107 every 2 years, they update the website. You're good to go. And I'm brushing up right now for my retest on August 30th. So here is Jason Schappert talking about FPV and visual line of sight.
Now, what does see and avoid really mean? Now, as it relates to see and avoid, and I've hinted at this before too, that your FPV, your first person view camera, cannot satisfy see and avoid requirements. However, such cameras can be used as long as the see and avoid requirement is satisfied in other ways. So if your visual observer has a visual line of sight, as they should, on your unmanned aircraft, and you also want to use the FPV, the first person view camera, as a backup or to further enhance situational awareness, absolutely you should. Anything we can do to get a greater understanding of our environment, we should do. We shouldn't just rely on one person next to us calling out where we're at and always keeping an eye out on us and for other aircraft. Use all available resources. What it's saying here is FPV cannot be your sole and entire means of accomplishing this see and avoid. You still have to have your VO, visual observer, maintaining that visual line of sight, and FPV just enhances it all together. But right-of-way rules as it relates to aircraft, especially around operations around airports, heliports, seaplane base, aircraft, even if they're on the ground, have the right-of-way. Important to know, guaranteed knowledge test question as well, especially related to FPV.
So, yes, he always lets you know what questions will be on. And I hear that and I say, so you can use FPV goggles as long as you have someone there to keep VLOS on.
So with Remote Pilot, how often do they update the videos and the site and stuff?
All the time. If there's any new ordinance or rule that comes out, he's right there with the video. In fact, that's one of his older videos from, you could tell from his hair length, and he's a little bit more buff in the newer ones. He's been working out. Dude wears 2 watches. Anybody that wears 2 watches, you can trust. That's what I heard. So, right, Dana?
Yeah,
absolutely. That's all right. So
I've heard that, and I've heard never feel sorry for a man that owns his own plane. Heard that. So.
Oh, cool. So should we give away the Tello?
Absolutely, man.
All right.
No.
Again, thank you everyone for participating in this channel. The drone community it's changed my life. It really has. I've got so many new friends, and there's always something to do. And I thank you for the support. So Dana, what do you think your role is going to be in this?
You know, I'm almost scared to ask, but I'm ready to find out.
Okay. So here's how we're going to give it away, and we're going to do it right now. Dana will decide. I'm going to put 60 seconds on the clock. And in that 60 seconds, you guys will chat frantically chat. And the person who can chat something, it could be anything at all, something that will catch Dana's attention and convince him to pick you for the winner, will be the winner. So you can say stuff like, pick me, I love you, Dana, you got the best hair, your hair's better than Ken's, I love all your albums. Or you could just, I imagine there's gonna be a lot of all caps. I don't know what's gonna happen. It could blow up the internet.
Oh my
But
God.
here we go. Don't start now. Start now. So 60 seconds. Keep your eye on the chat and pick someone as it goes flying by.
John loves
And go. Me. I see a lot of me's. This is for the Tello. This is a great little drone. I've done a few videos with this, and I'm very impressed with it. For its size, it's very powerful. What do we got? Oh,
I don't have AIDS.
yeah. Somebody, we need to delete that. That's no good.
Yeah.
Thanks all the moderators for keeping your eye on.
Whoa.
Oh yeah. See, now it's going by.
There it goes.
Now you can scroll back if you need to. We got 20 seconds left. Did anybody catch your eye? Pick me. I got a lot of pick me's. Wow. Wow. I've never seen this before. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Oh, that's it.
That's it.
So, Dana, it's up to you who wins the Tello.
I saw a couple that went by, and I'm trying to scroll back.
Oh, now you can't buy your way in. Dennis Lovelady. I saw that $51 super chat. Go buy. Oh, for the next show. It's set for the next show because we said, thank you, Dennis. Thank you so much. And while Dana's deciding, I will share this from Dennis. He did get the logo I sent. Thank you so much for including me on your collection of drone stickers. I guess that's his golf cart. Yeah. Thank you, Dennis Lovelady, for that. So, Dana, who we got?
There's
The winner?
a couple of runners up.
Okay, you want to mention the runners up first?
We got one
I tell
runner
you,
up.
I tell you
here.
what. If you have two runners up, I will give 2 hats to the runners up. All right, you pick 2 people to win hats, and then the Tello. So who is the first hat winner?
Here's first runner up. Dana is a better drone pilot than Ken.
What?
That's Michael F. right there.
Okay, let me write this down.
Yeah.
All right, so Michael F. gets a hat. Okay. All right, now who is the second runner-up, the second hat winner?
Runner-up that I saw. I'm trying to, look, guys, I'm trying to get through it here. Where was it?
Has this been fun for you, Dana? It's a lot more reading than you planned on.
Dale Miller. Bass players are the heart of the band.
Ah, there you go. So that's hat number 2. What was his name?
Hat number 2. Dale Miller. Right.
Dale
there.
Miller. All right. And that's another hat. So who is the Tello winner? Dana Williams. On the 50th show, we have a winner.
Edwin Morales. I think I'm saying it right. Rapper lover forever.
Edward, what is it? Edmund, what?
Edwin Morales.
Edwin Morales.
Rapper lover forever.
Very good. Wonderful. Thanks, everybody.
WRAPPER.
Ah. I get it. Okay. So for the peels, I get it. Okay, very cool, very cool. That's awesome. Okay, wow, a lot of prizes. Now I do have to mention this very quickly. This is from. Thank you everybody for participating. Got this today in the mail. Ken, we 3D printed you some carbon fiber lens hoods for the Phantom 4 Pro to give away in your live show. Also, we sent some keychains for you. I hope you like everything. We love your show and videos. Keep up the great work. Sincerely, Jody and Curtis from Drone Shots. So let me show you a little bit here. This is what we got from. We got these little lens hoods, and they just pop right on your drone. Maybe I can pop one on here. They say they're carbon fiber. Can you 3D print carbon fiber?
Boy, that would be interesting.
Oh wow! Yeah, look, it goes right on there. And I guess that keeps the glare off.
Yeah, it keeps the glare down.
That is great. And I got a bunch of those. And the other stuff that they gave me, let me show you this real quick. They made me a logo too, with 2 logos. I got one that's my favorite color. How did you know? This is Kawasaki green. Kawasaki green, man.
Green.
And then I got one that's like a screen. I got like a tennis racket one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's cool. Thank you so much. Drone shots.
Rip Rat said in the chat here, he said he'd love to see us come to Canada and play.
Oh, okay.
Dive in Rio. And just FYI, August 17th, we're in Brantford, Ontario. And then the 18th, we're in Chippewa, Quebec. So there you go. Coming to Canada. Probably nowhere near you, but just saying.
Dana, what is your favorite part about Canada?
My favorite part about Canada.
Yeah.
Well, I'll say this: the folks are really, really good people up there.
Yeah.
And they really know how to get around in the cold.
I heard that they all smell like maple syrup. Is that true?
I don't know that that's actually that.
I think that would be great. You know, there's got to be a maple syrup smelling shampoo. I would use that. I would want to eat my hair all day. There's got to be maple shampoo. There's got to be. If there is.
Oh, if you go to Seoul, Korea, you get off the airplane and it smells like kimchi.
Does it?
There. Yeah, everybody smells like kimchi.
What is kimchi?
Kimchi is a food that they love over there that is fermented cabbage that they then cook and hot sauce on it.
Oh, wow.
And everybody eats kimchi over there. And it's right in the air, man. I mean, wow.
Bumpkins Drones. Hey, Ken, can we expect you making a CD of you singing Pigeon Jerky? Please be very funny. Dana can duet with you. You know, we've been planning, Dana and I, on getting together. I'm a drummer. Dana, of course, is a bass player. One of us is more accomplished than the other. And so we were planning on me bringing my drums to Nashville one day and doing a little thing together and filming it with the drone. So maybe we can, we're already taking requests, Dana.
Yeah, we're taking requests.
So, Dana, have you been keeping up with the International Candy Exchange Program?
I have not.
People have sent me candy from Australia. And we're going to talk about this very briefly. Vegemite, yes.
Oh, yeah.
But right now I've got some candy from Finland. And I'm going to have a hard time with the names and everything because Finland, you guys love your vowels. I tell you what, you just love those vowels. So this is salmiakki. And it has a little letter that came with it. And the International Candy Exchange Program is, if you want to send me candy, you can do that here. And send me candy, and I'll send you candy. I've got about 3-4 people that I'm going to send candy to as soon as I get over to the candy store.
When you get to Switzerland, When Switzerland starts sending you some, holler at me.
Oh man, not yet, but the call is going out to Switzerland, please. Yes.
When I want to hear all about it.
So this says, "Hi Ken, I watched your TNL show when you talked about the candy exchange program. I instantly thought you would like to try this Finnish candy called salmiakki. It's made out of ammonium chloride. Hey, if it's got ammonium chloride in it, I'm on board."
Oh, God.
Ammonium chloride, and it tastes both sweet and salty at the same time. I personally don't like it that much, though. I guess that's why I have it. Here's some candy. I want you to try it. I hate it, but you try it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of your channel, and I've always wanted to send you something. I wish you all the best and better luck with your new Phantom. Best regards, Nico. Thank you. Okay, so this is, it looks like it's licorice. It smells like chemicals, but there's little.
Eat it?
Yeah, I'll try some.
All right.
Yeah, let's see here. Oh, that's intense, man. It's got like a.
That was quick too.
Oh, this, you can really taste the ammonium chloride.
That's some kind of funky face.
Oh, it tastes. Somebody told me that you have to push through the initial taste and. No, I can't. Oh God, that is horrible. What?
Man, now you wouldn't even try that candy. Remember, Jacob tried to give you some candy that one tasted. You didn't know which one you were getting, but one of them tasted like.
Oh, that's right. The trick jelly beans.
Yeah, the other jelly bean. That one tasted like sweaty socks.
Yeah, don't send me joke candy, man. I don't know if that's what this is, but these are not good. So I'm gonna save. The gesture was
not good.
The gesture was good, but my uncultured American taste buds can't handle it. Yeah, that's no good there. That's thanks, but I'm gonna save these for someone I don't like. And I got one more item that requires a little bit of accompaniment. And that is this. That is from Australia. I'm not going to try my Australian accent because I don't want to insult everybody there. Vegemite. Greg Coonert sent me this.
Vegemite.
Yeah, like as in I Vegemite barf.
Oh, yeah, look.
So
the container looks like some sort of.
Oh yeah, it's bad. I tried some last week on a toothbrush because when it comes out, it looks like tar axle grease. But
Yeah.
I got an email. Hey Ken, as an Australian, I was shocked when you put your Vegemite on a toothbrush. That would be, oh, yuck. Greg Coonert is right. Butter some toast and spread the tiniest amount of Vegemite on. It should be so thin that you can see the butter through it. That's the right amount, mate. Tiny, tiny, very thin so you can see through it. Remember, less is better. Oh, then none is excellent. An alternative way, 1/4 teaspoon Vegemite dissolved in a mug of very hot water and allowed to cool. It's like Bovril in the UK, and that will bring back the color in your hair. Cheers, Greg Hilton. Yeah, I'm not that excited.
What are you prepared? What kind of price are you prepared to pay for hair, dude?
Well, I tell you what, I put some of that in my hair, and my hair would be your color. Yeah. So, yeah, thank you for that. Thank you, Greg. I'm never, ever going to have Vegemite again.
All right. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
What's
All right.
coming out?
I got one other thing, and then the viewer video of the week. Someone sent me something that looks like it may be a tornado forming in the background of a video that he was shooting, a commercial. Hey Ken, what's the weirdest thing you ever found in the background of your footage? I was shooting a commercial in Kansas, tornado country, a couple of weeks ago. We were racing against the storm front moving in. We lost the race, but I put the drone up anyway just to goof around. Once I loaded the footage, I noticed what looks like funnel clouds forming in the background. My wife was unimpressed, so I'm turning to you. What do you and your viewers think? And this is from Mudball Creative. So,
Ball.
Yeah, let's see. This. Keep your eye on that in the background. I guess they were filming a lawnmower commercial. Or a cowboy boot commercial. But if I was in Kansas and I saw that, that would concern me. What do you think, Dana?
It's dipping a little bit, starting to get a little lower and lower, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. It's not time to run yet.
Yeah, it looks pretty far away,
But oh. Yeah.
That looks bad.
Yeah, you might want to grab Toto and hit the shelter.
I believe I'd be jumping off the moor.
Yeah.
Park that baby.
All right, so I was going to play this last week because it's a new movie that came out that has drones in it, and it's all about drones. It's put out by the Sci-Fi Channel, and it's called Hover. Have you heard of this movie, Dana?
I don't know.
I was going to play it last week, but I had the power failure, and yeah. So I'll share this with you now, and I edited a little bit. I changed a few things. See if you can spot them. This is a trailer for the new sci-fi movie called Hover.
62% of our planet is in the midst of a catastrophic drought. Countless people have either died or been displaced because of it.
I'm looking for answers.
Drones. Those things are evil. No good come to anyone who got a drone.
These new Sentinel drones are developed with the Department of Defense to monitor forward operating bases in hostile environments. Reconnaissance and submission.
Submission?
Dawn was on to him.
Yeah, that's scary, huh, Dana? What do you think? Yeah, drones are evil, right? Totally evil.
That's awful.
Will you see that movie? They're just trying to scare people, man.
I don't even understand why they even worry with it.
Yeah, that's not the future. Evil robot drones. So it's called Hover. It'll be on the Sci-Fi. You know what? I forgot our 50th show, and I totally forgot. I can't believe I've forgotten up until now. But what the heck? Razzmatazz. Bathe in the glory of the razzmatazz. Can you feel it? Let it wash over you.
Hey, man, speaking of that, let me tell everybody about an experience I had just yesterday.
Yeah, tell me.
And I want you guys to take me serious here because I am serious. But I was outside. I was cutting grass.
Yeah.
That's what I was doing. I was on the lawnmower and it started to rain a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And I was quite a ways from the house and it started raining and I headed to the house. And of course I got wet. I put the mower up and I walk around the house, headed in, and all of a sudden I get this strong urge to just stand in the rain. now I am, of course, I go in my garage, I take my phone out, take my watch off, lay it out there, get all that, and I went back out into the rain, and it absolutely was pouring, almost couldn't see the road in front of the house.
Yeah.
And I stood out there for 45 minutes in the rain.
Yeah.
Looking up at the rain. And I got to tell you, it's an experience.
Isn't it? Isn't it great?
That is an experience to stand out there. There's some sort of peacefulness.
Yeah.
And I know it sounds stupid. Hey, man, you ain't smart enough to come in out of the rain.
No.
I'm telling you, go out there on a summer afternoon like that and stand out there in the pouring rain. No lightning involved, I might add. No
Right.
thunder, but just the rain, and there is something to that, my friend.
Oh, there is. Absolutely.
There's something to that.
I remember back in 2000 when I got married for about 2.5 minutes. Me and my new wife, a very similar situation. We lived in Alabama, like no neighbors, but the interstate was above us. And if you were in a car, you could look down and see our little house. Well, we did the same thing, only we were naked. My wife goes, "It's raining. Come on, honey. Let's go out." That's how she talked. "Come on, honey. Let's go out. Get naked. Come on, take your clothes off." So we did. We frolicked in the rain, and you could see the cars on the highway and kind of slowing down because I know they weren't looking at me. But yes, there's something cathartic about it. Absolutely. I know you're serious. It really is.
Man.
It's like you're at one with nature. You just take a minute for yourself and let that.
I mean, it really is. You hear that rain, and that's just about all you hear, because for some reason or other, the cars, you don't hear none of that. You don't hear any birds. You don't hear anything. You just hear that rain.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm telling you, there's something to that right there, boys and girls.
Absolutely.
Won't be my first storm. My own storm.
Yeah, go out there and try it. No lightning, and don't believe me. You believe Milli Vanilli, because they will blame it on the rain, and that is a reference that you're going to have to Google, millennials. So, just a couple more things before we go the viewer video of the week, and then say bye-bye. I got a couple pictures I want to share. People have been sending in their pictures of the eyeballs. Dennis W. got pretty creative with his eyes. I guess I sent him the wrong ones. I was supposed to send him small for his Mavic, but he made it work, didn't he?
I think those work good.
Yeah,
man.
it looks pretty good. And of course, we shared Dennis's golf cart. Now, somebody sent in of a picture of what is supposed to be my drone doppelganger, because he has both the eyes and my logo on there. It looks just like my drone. Cool, man.
Huh.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
I see an Inspire back there.
Was there? Oh, yeah.
Behind him.
Oh, yeah, and it looks like he has the shoulder harness for the controller, too. Very cool. So, again, I just want to let everybody know that the hats are in. If you want to get hats, go to heronaerialphotography.com. You can get a hat or the shirt. You can get the shirts. I now have big boy sizes, 2X and 3X. If you want to get you some of those shirts. If you want to send me anything, you can snail mail me at this address. If you want to send any kind of video for the viewer video of the week or anything, please do it. KenHeronUpload@gmail.com. And now, it's time for the viewer video of the week. As we think, wow, Bumpkins drones again, 10 pounds. Dana, I too did that yesterday. Wow, what a coincidence after I finished filming the lifeguards. So you guys are both out frolicking.
Oh, see?
Yeah.
Both they're in it, man.
Robert Stanton, thank you so much. Both of you guys. Happy 50th show. Ken, today is me and my wife Jolene's 32nd anniversary. Aw. I bet she likes singing that song, Jolene, by Dolly.
Yeah.
Right? See, look, I know country. I know country music.
My gosh.
Dana
man.
blames me all the time for not knowing country music and working at a country music radio station.
At a radio station called The Farm.
Yeah, with the call letters of WEIO, as in EIEIO.
Yeah.
When we first met, it's been, how long, what, 2 years now?
Something like that.
Yeah. And when we first met, Dana's a big country music star, and I knew who you were, and I knew of your music. But then, I met him in Nashville, and he's going around like saying, "Hey, this is Jim Bob's, and this is Okie McOkie's house," and like he's giving me a great tour that anybody that would appreciate country music would just love. And I loved it, and I love every time you give me some insights as to the things in Nashville. Everything I know about it is from you, but I'm learning. I've been working here at this station for 6 years, and I am learning. And I thank you.
That's good.
Yeah. So, all right. The viewer video of the week. This is really interesting. I encourage people to send more things like this of a historical nature. Hey, Ken, I did this flight with my Mavic Pro last year at Cleethorpes in the UK near the Lincolnshire coast. I know I'm saying that in American. It's Lincolnshire. Lincolnshire, is that how they say it? This is an abandoned World War II sea fort. It's called the Hale Sand Fort. It was still manned until the early 1960s and is now actually for sale. If you want to buy it, Dana, you can have your own Iron Island for just £350,000. All the best, Tony Robinson. What's that?
I always wanted an island.
Well, it's kind of a fixer-upper. You're gonna have to flip it, and you'll see here. This is the viewer video of the week. Isn't that cool?
That is.
I could live there. Could you?
What water is that?
That's a good question. It's off the UK coast.
Oh.
Here's the inside, though. Might need some paint. It was heavily bombed during both World Wars.
But it don't leak?
No, and it's not going to sink either. It's got so much green, it almost has a lawn. So much mold. There you go, the viewer video of the week. Thank you so much.
Man. You'd have to have a boat, man, to come and go.
Yeah, or a friend that will drop you off and then bring you groceries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd stick with getting a boat.
Gonna need a boat. Well, we're gonna wrap this thing up. Thank you, Dana, for staying up way past your recliner time. It's been a long show. Man. Big 50th celebration. Coming up next week is Kelly from Ready Set Drone, and he's about to turn over 100,000 subscribers. If he hasn't done it already, he might have done it already.
Yeah,
but,
very welcome.
So we're going to talk to him, see what he's been up to. And I want to thank Lindsey Bollhoefer for being on. And I want to thank Emily Boss for agreeing to be on and help changing this a little bit. We need more ladies. You know, because after all, the ladies, they are doing it for themselves. Yeah. All right.
Okay, Jolene. Yeah.
So here's the part of the show where we wrap it up, and I really should have a slickly produced thing that just kind of, bam, brings us right out, but I don't, and I kind of have to shut one thing down at a time. So first I'll.
Here goes the razzmatazz.
Yeah, no razzmatazz. I'll let you pick what goes. So what's next? What's next? Us?
Probably, yeah.
All right, us is gone.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, wait. Alexa, tell me a joke.
Oh, yeah.
What's the difference between a wizard and a spelling bee contestant?
What?
One conjures spells, and the other spells conjures.
See, now we got to come back, and I just got to shake my head disapprovingly at Alexa. Yeah, sorry.
It makes me want to say buh.
That's all right.
What? I did not address you. So Dana, before we go, what else would you like to say? Is there anything you'd like to say? Is there anything coming up in your world? Anything you'd like to share with our wonderful audience?
I'm heading to Minnesota and Wisconsin tomorrow. I'll be there Saturday and Sunday.
What part of Minnesota?
man, why did you ask that?
Sorry. Is it near Duluth?
I know we're going to Rhinelander, Wisconsin, which is going to Watertown, Minnesota.
Okay. All right.
And then Rhinelander, Wisconsin, playing the Hodag out there, which we've played many times.
Cool. And you're going to bring your drone with you?
I always take my little buddy with me.
Okay, good. What was the name of your drone again? What did we say it was? Alfred?
It was Alfred, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, Alfred.
Man, Bumpkin's drones. Dude, he's out of control. What are you doing, man? You know, you can ask a question without the money, but thank you. Thank you, mister. Many thanks for a great show. Who won the monitor? At 2:40 a.m. He's been watching over there.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Wow. 10 pounds. Thank you. Yeah, I'm going to be giving away the monitor, the little mini-me camera field monitor. You can check out the video back a couple videos ago. Probably in the next few days. Probably over the weekend I'll give it away. So now as we're shutting it down.
Okay, guys.
There we go. And then of course this part here. And so there's nothing. Nothing but a great big black void and a little white bird in the bottom right corner that we can't really see right now. So, wow, this is kind of lonely, isn't it? The vast nothingness. And now we bring in, do we do that? We do that, right? That's the next thing?
Yeah, sure.
And then that. And then we got to bring this back so people can see what they're doing. Love you guys. I mean it. Really appreciate everyone from the bottom of my heart. You guys have changed my life for the better. Friends all over the world forever.
Stand by.
enjoy pigeon jerky. Pigeon jerky, the killer can process meat. Enjoy pigeon jerky. Pigeon jerky, and you give your family a treat. It's balanced nutrition to help them grow, and it's full of fiber to make them grow. You enjoy pigeon jerky. Pigeon jerky, a killer can process meat. Yeah. That was so funny.